Hi everyone, welcome to ielts Expert. This is Shinoj here, and this is an actually introduction to ielts test, and it gives you an idea about the entire test format and why and then what is ielts, so who does it, the four modules, and also the time consumed for each, and also two different versions of it. So let me tell you that this is actually joint. ielts is jointly managed by three different bodies: British Council, IDP International, and Cambridge. Right? So, and it's a standardized test of English. The same test is actually administered on the same test day anywhere in the world. And there are two different versions of ielts training. The first one is academic and the second one is general. So academic training is actually for professional registration or for higher studies in English speaking countries, and again general is for actually work permit or for taking PR in those English countries, right? So for both there are four different skills that are going to be assessed. The first one is listening, second one is speaking, and reading, also writing. Right? So let's talk about listening first, and it gives you an idea how and then what is actually happening in listening test. Right? So the entire test of listening takes 30 minutes, and there are 4 sections, and altogether 40 questions will be asked. And so once you listen, it's a task actually, because you have to listen, you have to read the question, and at the same time you have to write the answers, right? So you're going to scribble down the answers onto the question paper, and then later you will be given 10 minutes time to transfer your answers to the answer sheet, right? So 30 plus 4, 10, that makes it 40 minutes altogether for listening test, right? So the second one is speaking. So that is actually for 13 to 16 minutes maximum, and there are 3 parts in that. So the first one is introduction. So as soon as you enter the room, the examiner will introduce himself to you, and you will be asked your name, and then later your ID will be verified, and then the actual test begins. There, actually, in the introduction section, which goes for 3 to 5 minutes, you will be asked some personal questions, something about your hobby, family, or even your hometown, right? So once you finish that, you will be given a cue card. That means you will be given a topic with some cues, some questions after, and then you are going to have 3 minutes, 1 minute for you to prepare, and then later you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic, right? So once you exceed 2 minutes, definitely the examiner will interfere, right? And also, after the cue card presentation, there is a discussion based on the cue card you presented, right? So in this discussion part, those are actually general questions. In the introduction, you were asked some personal questions, whereas in the discussion, those will be general questions that are related to the cue card you presented, right? And it goes again for 3 to 5 minutes. So remember, for introduction and then discussion, you can either give answer in 1 sentence, 2 sentences, 3 sentences, or even maybe 4 to 5 sentences. But remember that the examiner is going to interfere in both introduction and then discussion part, whereas they just sit down, quiet, and then maybe stare at you for the entire 2 minutes, right? So together, everything, together it takes almost 13 to 16 minutes time, fine? So now let's move on to the reading, right? So reading is actually for 1 hour. You will be given 3 passages, will be given together, okay? So there are 40 questions in that again. So each passage will have almost 13 to 14 questions, and together 14 questions together, that makes it 40 by the end, right? So you will be given 1 hour. Remember that it's a time-based test again. The greatest enemy for your ielts test would be your time. right? So remember the early passages and then 40 questions in that, right? And then later when we go to this writing, it's again a task for 1 hour. That is actually, there are 2 tasks. Task 1 would consume almost 20 minutes, and task 2 for you are going to decide how much time you consume for each task, right? So 20 minutes you can either spend 20-25 minutes for task 1 and then later 35 minutes for task 2, but make sure that you finish both in 1 hour time. And task 1 carries almost 1/3 of the total mark, whereas task 2 has more weightage, that is actually 2/3 of the total mark, right? And see, now we discussed about academic and general training. So these two, like listening and then speaking, would be the same for both general and academic training, right? Whereas reading and then writing is different, slightly different for academic and general. That is actually, it's again 3 passages and then 1 hour time, 40 questions for both, though that's going to be tougher for academic training, right? Since you're going to have your higher studies or professionally registered there, that's a bit tough. And then the writing for academic is again different because you will be given a graph or map, even like charts to report in task 1, which is slightly tougher than the general task 1 writing because that is just a letter, right? So task 2 is almost similar, though there is a variation in toughness of the topic given. That's an essay of 250 words, right? So you are going to consume more time and then you are going to get more marks on that. So remember, so 20, 40 minutes, how you consume, it's up to you, how you practice and develop those strategies for writing it. So remember, these are the 2 things that are different for academic and general, and then listening speaking will be the same for both, right? So, and I hope that it has given you an outline about the entire task format. So that's it for the time being. Bye.